Hi, welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I'm Wern, and welcome to this absolutely freezing morning here in Switzerland. It is about -1 degrees, but the wind chill is absolutely incredibly cold. Welcome to our sports news update for the last 24 hours. Cheers to everybody that's out there. I see there's a hell of a lot of people out there. Welcome, guys. Cheers. That does good. Welcome to the show. Just a quick explanation. I'm on the weekends because I get to work pretty early during the week, so I can't do the weekly show. Vic does that one. He does an okay job, you know. What can you say? It's not too bright, but he's okay. So, as you can see on the sides, we have our topics for today. We had a bit of cricket, a bit of EuroLeague basketball, a bit of NBA, NHL. We have some football, what happened last night. We have some rugby. And we have the darts. Lay off the milk. White gold, man. This stuff is amazing. You sound drunk. No, I'm not drunk yet, man. There's nothing in the milk. It's pure milk. So we're going to get straight into it. I'll take the topics down there quickly. No, that's not what I wanted. Go to the banner. Just 2 seconds there. Talking points off. No. I'm getting there. Don't worry. Early morning. Just going to see something quickly. Setting. Ticker. There we go. Disappears. Takes a bit of time. It's a bit early in the morning. But we'll start off with cricket. There are 2 tests going on at the moment. We have New Zealand against England. Their third test, day 1 was yesterday. And at the moment, New Zealand is 315 for 9. So it's looking not too bad there. England still to bat afterwards. I guess that will be finished soon for the first innings of New Zealand. And then we have the third test between India and Australia. At the moment, it's a bit of a rain delay, so nothing much going on there. So we'll see what happens there later on today. Then we had, I'm going to go in just to 2 T20 games. South Africa against Pakistan. South Africa won that one by 7 wickets. And I'll get straight into that one because I have our star of the day. That's this guy. His name's Risa Hendricks. The star of the day. Let's put that one in. There you go. He made 117 runs in the T20 match from 65 or 63 balls. That is amazing. That guy was just knocking those balls out. So he's definitely the star of the day. Well done to the South Africans winning that test against Pakistan. Okay, I'll get that one off quickly. There we go. And then we still had another T20 game. I just take the top tier countries, not like Vic who takes everyone. Vic includes everybody. He's a nice guy. We had Afghanistan against Zimbabwe, and Afghanistan won that one by 50 runs. I dig Afghanistan in cricket. I quite like that one. Then we're going to go straight into the EuroLeague. EuroLeague basketball. We had some results yesterday. I just got to get that up. There we go. We had a couple of games last night. We had FS Istanbul against Panathinaikos at Athens. FS beating Panathinaikos 93-67. And then we had Barcelona against Milan. Barcelona in a bit of a strumpy in basketball and in football, but in basketball as well. Losing 81-94 to Milan. And then we had Red Star Belgrade, one of my favorite teams, against Olympiacos Piraeus. 87-73 win for Red Star. And we had Villazan against Paris Basket. And that was a bit of an upset because Paris Basket is leading the table. We'll check that out quickly. Let me get that in for you. That is the table. As you can see here, Vic seems to be the ladies' man. Yeah, what can you say? They don't appreciate quality, man. They just go for the looks. You know. Got to look on the inside as well, ladies. But never mind. Parry up there in the lead. But hey, the star team of the last couple of weeks is Vik's team. That is Partizan Belgrade. I think they've won now 6 games in a row. So they are coming. They got that great coach, bit of a nutter, but they're doing well. So I think Partizan will go up the table more. They did win 6 in a row. Surprise for me is that Real Madrid is not doing too well. But hey, that's just the way it is. Then we're going to go quickly to the NBA. There we go. I've got the scores down there. We have the Washington Wizards lost to the Cavaliers, 105-115. We have the Pacers beating the Philadelphia 76ers, 121-107. Mr. Halliburton with 32 points and 11 assists. Good job by him. Then the Lakers losing to the Timberwolves, 87-97. The Lakers in a bit of a slump. Antonio Davis, 23 points, 11 rebounds, 3 blocks. The Lakers are not doing too well at all. They're going to have problems making those little playoff spots there. Then we have the Memphis Grizzlies beating the Brooklyn Nets, 135-119. We have the Hornets going down to the Bulls, 95-109. What's this? Aha, you admit? Never admit that. Never. Then, one of my favorite teams, the Nuggets, 120, Clippers 98, so that was a good win for the Nuggets. Then we had the Suns over the Jazz, 134-126. Booker with 34 points. And then our last game that just finished a couple of minutes ago, we had the Spurs with Victor Wembanyama. Freak person of nature. They won that one, 118-116 against the Portland Trail Blazers. You guys, if you want to know anything else, just let me know. Any sporting things. We had one game in the NHL, thank goodness. It was the Ottawa Senators against the Hurricanes, 3-0 for the Senators. The other games will happen tomorrow, but I'll bring you those ones later. But you only had 3 there. You can't put just one. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. Then we go into a bit of international football, just because there were a couple of games through the leagues. We have Real Valladolid against Valencia. Valladolid won 1-0 in the Premier Division. Then we had in Germany, when I was actually there last night, I went to go visit one of my best friends. He lives out there in Freiburg in Germany. I went to go, there was absolute chaos. We went afterwards, we were at his place for a while, and then we went out for a curry, and we didn't know the game was on, and the place was packed. Everywhere cars, you couldn't find parking. But hey, Freiburg won that game 3-2 against Wolfsburg. Glad for that. They are our neighbors, so that's a good victory for Freiburg in the Bundesliga. Bundesliga. Then we had a game in the Serie A. We had Empoli against Torino. Torino winning that one away from home. 1-0. And then in the French Ligue 1, we had Toulouse beating Saint-Etienne. Saint-Etienne is the traditional club in France. Beating them 2-1, but they haven't been doing well in the last couple of years. Paris Saint-Germain has been dominating that one. Then we go over to the rugby. We do have the Champions Cup, or I like to call it the Champions League, or the Champions League of rugby. We had 2 games last night. I couldn't watch any because I was out. So we had Custers against Munster. Custers beating Munster 16-14. And the Sharks. It's not the mighty Sharks from Vik's team. It's the Sale Sharks. They beat Racing, is it 29-7, I can read there. Yeah, but the rest of the games are all today. Don't forget, join us today. We've got 3 Rugby Champions games live here by us on the channel. We start off at all at 1:45 Central European time. It is the Bulls against the Northampton Saints. I think they start off at 2 o'clock is kickoff. And then we still have the Sharks against the Leicester Tigers. The Sharks are going to play against the GOAT, Andre Pollard, so that's going to be super interesting as a South African perspective. And then, of course, we still have at the end, at 9 o'clock at night, it's going to be a long one, Vic. We have the Mighty Stormers, in a must-win game against the Harlequins. I can't stand the Harlequins because that boy Marcus Smith plays there, the English fly-half. I can't stand that boy. He's good. I can't stand him, so it's going to be a bit of a shit show for me if the results don't go my way, but we'll see later on. That was the rugby, and then we're going to get into something else quickly. There is Vik especially for you. Vik and I are both big darts fans. The Dart starts, the World Championships in Ali Pali. It starts tomorrow, 15th of December. Looking forward to that. That goes, I think, 2 weeks. Amazing tournament. Fans are up for it. It's a great watch. Luke Humphreys is going to see if he can retain his World Championship title. That's going to be super interesting. It's always super fun to watch. The crowd's always up for it there in Ali Pali. And yeah, it's just amazing thing. I think Vik and I will also have a bit darts competition here at home. Vik is leading the total table, but I'm on a run there, Vik. Coming for you. And then we have boxing also coming up soon on the 21st of December. It's the world heavyweight title fight between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. I can't wait for that one. Love a bit of boxing. But we have to start with our jackass of the day. A jackass of the day. And the jackass of the day is this guy. Now, most of you won't know him. But this guy's called Dennis McCann. He should be fighting also on the 21st of December against Peter McRail for the super bantamweight. But he's out. Why? Because he took a bit of prohibited substances. That is not good. Dude, you got you're on the big screen, title fight heavyweight. So much people are going to watch you. You've actually just now effed up your career. So for anybody out there, let the forbidden substances alone and concentrate on being clean and doing the right thing. But hey, listen here. That is the sports roundup for this morning. Morning from India. Gupta. To everybody that was in the chat. I mean, there's so many people in the chat this morning. It was super fun because I got the show prepared quite early this morning. Lay off the drugs, give them to Marnie. Yes. A lot of people in the chat. Was super fun this morning. I was finished a couple of minutes before. Normally, it's touch and go there for a second. But this morning, I was 20 minutes early, so I got into the chat quite early this morning. Had a lot of people in the chat this morning. I want to thank everybody that take part in the chat. Hope you enjoyed the show. And don't forget to join us this afternoon for the rugby. And tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, I'll be back for a roundup of the Saturday sports. And of course, tomorrow, the big one. Don't forget that one. It is Manchester City against the mighty Manchester United. The Manchester Derby. The noisy neighbours. Are we going to spank them or are they going to spank us? Both teams are in a bit of a slump. So it could be a quite interesting game. So please join us then. And guys, I wish you an absolute fantastic Saturday. If you're out there in the Northern Hemisphere, put on some jackets, be safe, be warm. If you're down there in the Southern Hemisphere, take those jackets off, get those bikinis and budgie smugglers out, hit the pool, hit the braai or the barbecue, wherever you are from. Enjoy your Saturday, and we will see each other tomorrow. So everybody out there, take care.